Hello there everyone, and welcome back to the French and Indian War mod. Last time around we attacked Charleston, but we were forced to retreat due to heavy losses. However, Wahali has now gathered more Indians in promise of the plunder of Charleston and has returned with a mighty host of natives. However, we've already received word that the British have abandoned Charleston, evacuated most of the civilians, and only left mostly a garrison of Iroquois warriors under British pay. Even with this knowledge though, we will still go ahead and attack, because they've only just evacuated a few days ago, so we imagine a lot of plunder is still within town. So this should still be some good plunder in town. Also, as we can see, if we stop just here, we can see 1 British colonial rifleman, and then 4 Iroquois braves, 24 warriors, 8 war leaders, and then some British colonial sharpshooters. And most of it is, as we predicted, mostly Iroquois braves that have been put in charge. But there's a garrison of 45 men compared to my war host of 411 men, so they don't really stand a chance whatsoever. We will prepare and go into the assault. The enemy stands no chance. I've gone ahead and picked up these grenades. We'll see about if we can be able to use them. They're pretty inaccurate, but they have quite an spectacular spectacular effect on the enemy. Let's see if I can hit that tower over there. Boom! And then get that sharpshooter. Jump across. Get that guy. Then we switch to melee. Start cutting these men down. Get that one as well. Let's see. Get up through the tower. Away with you! Oh, shit! they threw quite a bit of axes in me there. Let my warriors go first. Is that an enemy back there? No, that's one of ours. Let's see, I should be the one to end at the last one, and there we go. The town is ours. And we only lost 8 men compared to the enemy, which lost everything. And yes, would you like to join me? Alright, I'll join you. So we've got a few of those. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a crash right there. So the game unfortunately crashed for me, which happens sometimes. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's something faulty within the mod. Anyways, we managed to take the town. I've stationed about 100 warriors, but I want to gain even more renown for my character before we go back, because I don't want to have to go back every time I do anything to check it. So what we're going to do is we're going to seek battle with the British some more, and until we've almost depleted all our men, then is when we will be pulling back. So right now we're in the great halls of Charleston. Seems to have kind of a Norse-inspired feel to it. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. We've got quite a few European ladies still here. Greetings, sir! The tides of war have left me stranded here in the fortress, but I will be shortly departing. Right, so I imagine that's the same with all of them. No one's staying? Well, I mean, you can say that you're leaving, but will we actually let you leave? That's another question. I got magic fire there, not entirely sure what's up with that. Right, so I've left about 100 warriors. We still have 300 warriors left in our war party. And since you actually don't get that much cash from taking towns, we probably need to go and raid a village somewhere. Got a village there, that's looted already. British frontier. We're not at war with the British frontier, we're at war with the British, I believe. If I can't remember that correctly. So what we need to do is obviously find, let's see. Yes. Recently provoked. British frontier was recently by subject of Great Britain, and there's a risk of war. Oh, so it might be an George Washington and the guys might break off then and start their own thing. Great Britain is at war with a violent frontier, so yes, we're looking for British settlements and not British frontier. It seems like most of this is British frontier, actually. Why Charleston then? Oh, you know what? Am I not in what I usually call personal war with the British frontier? That might be the case. Hillsborough. How many men do they have there? Major Robert Party. The question is if I will be awarded this. But, you know, taking this fort would be a nice addition. So let's go ahead and besiege this as well. And see, it should go quite easy, and... Oh! This... I didn't expect this kind of fort. Let's see how this goes. The thing is, I think we have to spread our men out, so once we run into just this small column running straight at the British is probably not a good idea. So what we want to do is spread out a bit. And then I want us to advance towards this flank. And since I crashed, I still have my grenades. So let's see if we cannot get those thrown in there. Boom! Shit, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we got, yeah, I got quite a few. Boom! That was a better hit. That got right in among them. Let's see if we can get the guys in the back. I'm not entirely sure who's winning here right now. Oh, my arrow's actually getting stopped by the wall. I wonder if the rest of the war party has a similar experience. I'm gonna go ahead and clear off this entrance. And with that done, I will call for a general advance and an attack into the settlement. From here I can actually deliver some damage onto the enemy. Those grenades probably did quite a lot of damage to the enemy. Let's go in here. Kind of hard to see who's who here since the enemy got hired in Indians as well. We slaughter our way through this. Get them. Seems like this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go for the inner courtyard. Get those guys that are hiding in here. Damn, that guy was screaming. And I get another wave of reinforcements. The guy is within the fort, didn't stand a chance. Boom! And a nice hit there to get the last guy with a throwing axe. Someone pull that bloody flag down. We are victorious. So we lost 48 men, which is not that bad given that there was about almost 200 men inside the fortress. Captured enemies, most just Iroquois. We're not going to take them. And anything interesting here? No, not really. And I'm gonna request this to be awarded to me as well, and we're gonna station just a small garrison of these stupid farmers. I've got quite a few men that needs to be upgraded, but we're running out of cash. Or no, I'm not actually running out of cash, but we're running out of men. Let's see if we cannot draw the enemy into a field battle here. So we've basically cut. We could cut this part completely off. So the Savannah part. Savannah, Augusta, and Salem would be able to be cut off if we would attack Fort Loudoun up on the hill. We would basically cut the British frontier in two. This would severely weaken them. Come the war with their home nation, as it were. So it's 100 and... oh, you know what? Look at this. British Iroquois. The entire thing is mostly filled of Iroquois soldiers. I imagine there could be a turncoat Indian lord actually commanding this fort. And looks like we're forced to build a siege tower to actually get this one. Oh, there we've got a war party passing by. Consulting Peers has conferred Charleston to what? He gave Charleston to another lord, to another Indian lord. Blast! What a absolute bastard! With all I did to take that. I thought we were gonna have to build like a siege tower. Everyone on me. Let's go ahead and take this fort. Such a shitty move not to give me the town. I should have put so many men into it, because then now it's gonna actually be quite easy to defend it. Oh, look at that. Some new Indian technology from some old European manuscript. We've got warriors all over the mountainside ready to come to our aid and attack this fort. And the interesting thing, of course, is the entire fort is just more or less filled with Native Americans as well. Maybe not the best idea to go in alone first, since the enemy will be firing down upon us from all directions here. Let's see. Forget those guys back here, so my men can focus on the soldiers ahead of them rather than the guys behind. Oh, you know what? You can go straight through the gate to get to the inner courtyard. The thing is, we've got lots of enemies up here on the bloody wall. The ramparts. Ooh, that's a headshot. Oh, yeah, I still have my bloody grenades. They're not consumables. Ooh, shit. Quite a lot of European soldiers here. Ooh, right in the head. Shit, now I threw away my melee weapon. Come on, soldiers, get up through there. See if I can pick up some melee weapon. There's some knives and stuff. Going around the corner and... this weapon, of course, is not as... oh shit, I didn't see him through the bloody fog there. It's probably better to pick up this guy's axe once he's dead. Let's see. Give me your axe. Come on. Come on, give me a better weapon. Ah, I'm gonna pull back. Oh, there. We've got some throwing axes. They'll be my men are... they're getting stuck on the bloody ladder, and they're not advancing as they should be doing. So I need to get up here and seemingly do all the work for them. Come on, get through. These traitorous bastards. Or I guess, since we're Cherokee, we wouldn't really be that friendly with the Iroquois tribe. I'm gonna see about hitting that one. Boom! And down you go. Stupid Iroquois. I'm gonna kick you off. Boom. Right. Most of the castle should now be taken. And it's just the outer walls that need cleaning. But looking at this, most... Is this an enemy? See if I can kick him out. I hope he died, because it's going to be a bitch trying to get down there and get him. If he survived. No, he died. Well, it was a pretty long fall, so I shouldn't be that surprised. Oh, I missed the bastard. Did we get everyone? Let's see. There are still some enemies right here. They're inside the wall, or are they outside? You know what I think they are? Oh yeah, they're down there, the bastards. God damn it. Well, they couldn't hide from us too long. We were able to get the door open, get inside, and kill the rest of them. This time around we lost 52 men, so we're really starting to run out of speed. But ooh, great amount of troops here. Now we need to be careful not to pick anyone that will crash the game. Oh, look at that! A masterwork blunderbuss for 29,000. We were able to scram from this. Holy shit, then definitely I'm gonna switch this out. Plus 17 shots, that's pretty darn nice. We got a nice amount of booty from this place. I'll ask it to be rewarded to me. And looking down at what we have accomplished, we've now basically thrown the British frontier and cut it in two. Hopefully we'll be able to hold on to most of this, but that is not the point, since these are European settlements and most likely they'll be able to reconquer them. But the main point is that I have gained 410 renown, which should be a lot more than the other guy that's currently trying to get the hand of the woman. So hopefully all I need to do now is find that guy, and hopefully he shall accept me marrying his daughter. So off we go to find him. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize this, but as soon as I turned around to ask this guy about the whereabouts of Chief Blue Jacket, I think it is, it turns out that Chief Atakula has been paying suits to Lady Anawata for quite a while. I hear that you have been paying suit to Lady Anawata. Let me tell you something. I've had my eye on that one ever since I was a lad, and she was a lass. She's a high-born lady of this realm, and should not be demeaned by a foreigner's crude attention. Keep away from her, or expect to pay the price. Then, who do you think should get that? I support my friend Chief Pontiac in this case. Would I convince you? No. Let's see, ask you something. Lasting alliance. Is there any way I can bloody well just go ahead and kill you? Right, anyways, well, you can tell me, you still probably will tell me where Blue Jacket is. Fort Necessity, right, there's where we're going. Bastard. Well, now we know this bastard is after her. Off to Fort Necessity. And there we have it, Blue Jacket. Now we only need to ask him, come on. Give me a chance. Look here, lad. Young Chief Hendrik has been paying court to lady. You have to admit it. It's a finer catch than you. Bastard. We get nowhere with this guy. Wait, what was that guy called? I need to... He cannot be a better suitor for her than me at this point. Chief Hendrik. There's so many. If Atakulla and this Chief Hendrik. Let's go ahead and see. Chief Hendrik. Chief Hendrik. Where is he? Chief Hendrik. So he has this little shitty town. He has 416 renown. Bloody hell. I thought that means I'm still actually below him. I need a bit more then to be able to outgun this bastard. Bloody shit. So we need... Let's see, how much do I have? I think so 6 points, 6 point difference. I need to take another castle or something, or just fight the English in battle. So I need to recruit a few more warriors, and then we can see about attacking some other place. We can start routing the place within the pocket we have created. I have already taken Salem, and we're going on to the next fort, which is Augusta. Let's take that. I'm not entirely sure if we will push far enough for Savannah, but at this point I will at least outnumber him by at least 100 points of renown. And given the fact that I'm able to muster so much many more Indians for my conquests, it should be an easy choice for a father at this point. I'm gonna line my men up behind this ditch, which the enemy has very conveniently built for us. And apparently some European turncoats has come in and built this cannon for us. Or built this cannon emplacement, which is pretty nice. Once again, I'm quite surprised that the British frontier mostly consists of Indian soldiers. So it's really an Indian war here. It's the Cherokee versus the Iroquois, and so far we've been slaughtering these Iroquois. Right, so it's a bit of a standoff. We're looking at each other across this great battlefield. Great warriors, follow me into battle. We should slay these uncivilized bastards, these heathens. This tribe knows not the way, the true way of our forefathers. Attack! The music is not really appropriate for what we're about to do. And what this guy is about to receive. Let's see, I've got my grenades. There's a huge amount of native warriors over here. And there are about to be quite a few... a lot of them are about to die, or there's going to be quite a few less of them. Which is not how you say it, but... let the slaughter begin. If the Iroquois are stupid enough to ally with the British, then they will die. Going through looks like the camp where most of the European soldiers are. Have woken up. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got my really good blunderbuss. I wonder if it actually fires multiple shots. I think I got a guy. It's basically like a really inaccurate but really powerful weapon, and it seems to take quite the ages to reload. So even though it was very expensive, I don't think it's actually very good weapon, given the fact that the reload is so poor and the fact that the accuracy also so poor. These guys really don't stand a chance in hell against us. Go in, kill them all. We've cleared out this fort, and with this I should have plenty enough renown to seek the hand of Lady Anawata. No, I don't want to retreat. There we go. Victory. Oh, it wasn't just finished just yet. We need to get the British commander, which I just did, by placing an axe quite firmly into his cheese. And not only that, but oh, he's devoted to me. I'll take you prisoner. Anyways, lots of Iroquois were taken prisoner, but we're just gonna go ahead and let our men slaughter them. And I'm gonna ask Augusta to be awarded to me, but we're gonna leave no garrison, and we're gonna go ahead and head back to seek the hand of Lady Anawata, since at this point I have a renown of 500, so that's plenty more than that pipsqueak that's seeking a hand before. Plus, I'll definitely be given one of these castles, the ones that are not under siege, and that will boast my standing within the Cherokee community even more. And I run into Blue Jacket just outside Salem, which is currently being besieged by a significant group of enemies. At this point, you cannot deny my claim. You have my blessing to pay suit to her, as long as your intentions are honorable, of course. Depending on how things proceed between you two, you may later date. I mean, I have 100 relationship points with her. The idea that I wouldn't be able to marry her is quite laughable. Let's see if we cannot scare away these British soldiers. We've got Duncan. Looks like there's some kind of Scottish regiment there with Duncan Campbell. And then we've got General Monroe. Dealing with General Monroe will be more fitting, but oh, we're coming at him from all sides. Come on, stop him. It's going to be just like the last Mohican. We're going to ambush General Monroe. I think it's General Monroe anyways. We're going to ambush him out here in the forest. Me and Blue Jacket together at last to take down the British. I will be coming shortly, because the British will not be able to stand. We're going to help him out, and we got 350 men. I need to seek out the grey-haired one. Soldiers, follow me. Leave grey hairs for me. There he is. Him and his officer staff. And you can see his soldiers lining up, ready to volley us. And I've got more warriors than he can even dream of. Line up, men, and I want a steady advance on the enemy. And while you do that, I'll see about, as they move forwards, I'll move into the flank, find a way. Oh, there comes Blue Jacket. I didn't know he fought on foot. As they advance, I'll find an entry point on the flank where I can get to Greyhair. I'll tell the men to open fire, and now charge! my warriors will mow down the enemy. Let's see, there he is. Let's see if I was thinking that I could dishorse him. Or is that him? No, that guy is not. He's already cut down 2 of my Indian warriors. But there will be no more. Stand and fight me. Oh, I got him. That was close that I was not gonna get him there. But I was able to put the axe into him. And I'll steal his weapon. Oh, and we just ran over them that quickly. Victory is inevitable. You turned up just in time, Wally. I will not forget this help. And British officer, no. I do not care for you, and I do not care for you, and I do not care for you. Monroe, however, you will be my prisoner. And I'm no interested in uniforms. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and go start talking to Lady Anawata. And here she is. And this should just be more or less a formality at this point. Do you think we have a future together? Oh, Walia! How happy it would make me. Go ask my father for permission. Yes. And then we'll head out and get permission. And back with Blue Jacket. That was a great victory of General George Monroe, wasn't it? I am honored to have fought by your side. Very nice. Who do you think should get... Oh, yes. Tell me who I support. You know what? I support myself. Very nice. But with that said, I seek the blessing. Splendid news, my young man. I shall be proud to have you in our family. Now let's talk the terms of marriage. As per customs, the 2 of us make sure that Lady Anawata is sufficiently financed to support herself in the event of unforeseen circumstances. Let's see. The prestige of our 2 houses, that's... You can provide a dowry of 12,200 shillings, while I supply a dowry of 10,000 shillings. Right, I cannot afford it right now, because I have 2,000, but if I sell my favorite musket, I should be able to afford this. Having sold that blunderbuss, I actually got 8,000 for it, so it's plenty enough to put me over the necessary requirements. So I want the blessing. Very well, so it shall be. Notify when the wedding is taking place. Very nice. So let's go ahead and wait for that. There we have it. Chief Blue Jacket wishes to inform you that the preparations for your wedding at Chickasaw has been completed and that your presence is needed immediately. So that's what we'll do. What a nice feast location we have. And how wonderful it is. In a short while we shall be married. However, I should point out that in the remaining few days it is not custom for us to speak too much. Good to see you, Wally. May the heavens witness that I have already given you my daughter, Lady Anawata, to have in marriage. My husband, I hereby pledge to be your wife, to stand with you in good times and bad. May the heavens smile upon us and bless us with children, livestock, and land. I pledge the same. Let us be husband and wife. Yeah! I now declare you an husband and wife. You go to chambers prepared for you, and we shall arrange for you to join the bride in your coming hall in Augusta. Oh, such a festive location with all these natives and foreign... we have a foreign dignitary there as well. And here she comes, dressed in European garments, and someone set fire to this big castle hall that we have gathered in. And I have appropriately dressed in medieval garbs. Such a wonderful location where I guess there's some kind of strange medieval fair town, whatever. Strange. Alright, and boom. I thought almost we were about to die there. Don't look into the tunnel, Wally. And there we have it. Now we're gonna head back to our hall in Augusta, because I was given Augusta as my castle. We're gonna head over there really darn quickly, and we're just gonna take a look at what I have accomplished. So Charleston still is under our control, and you can see Hillsborough. I think yeah, we took Hillsborough, we took Fort Loudoun, we took Salem, we took Augusta. So we've taken a large part of this, hopefully securing us a little bit more against the Europeans, for the time being anyways. We'll take a quick look at my haul here. Very nice. Here I remember this cheese, I was able to cut it in a battle. I threw my axe very nicely. You standing here watching the wall. I guess that's nice. Yes, my husbands. Possessions. You know what? Hold my grain for a bit. I'll put my seed inside of you. Very good. With this, however, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this campaign, and I don't think I've ever done this with any of my characters, but I believe what we're going to do is actually retire from adventuring. So we'll see roughly what happened after him, once I retired him. So look at that. First of all, after I retired, I got these medieval boots on because, or maybe my legs were cut off in a battle, cannonballs. I got these really nice shiny silver legs instead, and then I started dressing as a European. My score is 8,686, mostly due to the fact that I've got a massive amount of cheated experience, which gave me 6,908 points. Though you started from humble beginnings, your leader holds you in high esteem, and a ripple of shock passes through the land when he gives you the title of Captain of the Cherokee. Vast estates and fortunes are now yours to rule. You quickly become the most trusted advisor, almost his equal, and charged with much of running of the Indian nation. And you sit among the founders in your luxurious estate as one of the most powerful figures in North America. This could be the start of a successful Indian nation, but you could imagine that maybe this would not remain so for a long period, but at least Wahali was there to stem the tide of European conquest. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this campaign, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!